Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you well? Yeah. Hey, good stuff. Yes, we're in church. Very much the Las Vegas of Surrey. Wonderful. If you're from church, give me a cheer. Hooray. Just for argument's sake, if you're not from church, give me a cheer. Hooray. Church, if a fight kicks out tonight, you are really in trouble. I'm not even sure where this place is. I sort of had to drive down a country road. I'm convinced I might get killed at some point. But it's wonderful. You're all here. You're beautiful, and you're here as well. It's wonderful. What I'd like to do is, you're probably wondering, by the way, she introduced me as the pioneer of Slapdash magic. You're probably wondering what Slapdash magic actually is. I shall tell you now. When a normal magician comes out on the stage, you should prepare to have your gobs smacked, your flabbers gasted, and your bams boozled. When I come on stage, you should expect your expectations to be lowered. It's not that kind of show, it really isn't. I think I'm here because someone dropped out last minute. So what I'd like to do is, before we move on to the, let's face it, godlike miracles, I would like to warm you up just a smidge. So I tell you, everyone can hold their hands out like this, palms facing, that's everyone. It's just because the lights are hitting me, doesn't mean I can't see you. Gentleman there in the lovely flesh-coloured haircut, yeah, you as well. Wonderful. Sorry, no, the lights were bouncing off, it was terrifying. Okay, so just like this, and what I'd like to do is extend your arms downwards, to the sides, and then just rest them in the laps of the person. You look like you've been waiting all night to do that. So straight down. No, I'm joking. This time through, I swear to God, I'm not going to do that again. I might. No, everyone, hands out. And then place your thumbs down so your palms are facing out, and place either your left hand over your right hand or your right hand over your left hand, and link your fingers thus. This is a bit of a sobriety test for you. I would like you to wiggle your right index finger. Wiggle your right index finger, and then wiggle your left little finger. That's yours, not his. Yeah. And then everybody, 1, 2, 3. If everyone wants to bring their thumbs just up to the top. It's that kind of level, is it really? Okay, we're working on that one. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I think I've got a pretty good gauge of the room, and I think you've got a pretty good gauge of my act, but unfortunately the doors are locked. What I'd like to do now is, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with something very impressive, something big, something spectacular. What have we got here? Oh, I'm actually going to start with a bit of a cliche. I do apologise. I'd like to start with a card trick. Now, I'm well aware that card tricks can be... No, please. Altogether or not at all. Sounds like you're begging for fish. Not at all, fine. But no, what I've got here, it might actually surprise you. My first experience with cards wasn't actually magic. As a teenager, this is genuinely true, as a teenager I used to play poker to try and be cool, but if I'm honest, I spent more time sort of playing poker with my nan and her friends, and it was always really embarrassing because I was always the first one naked. Now, what I'd like to... The people laughing, you're right. If you could run around, it would sound like there's more of you in. What I'll do is, I'm going to need someone to help me out with this one. I'll tell you what, everyone's furiously avoiding my gaze as I do this, especially this woman here. What's your name, my friend? Letitia. Everyone give Letitia a huge round of applause as she joins on stage. Come on, Letitia. Come on. Wonderful, Letitia. Right, Letitia. So good they named you 3 times. Wonderful, I like this. I remember when there was a dog. Okay, right, Letitia, what we're going to do is we're going to do a very simple card effect. Face your audience, you are in show business now. Bearing in mind, if this card trick goes well, we can go on tour. I've got a spangly costume that will fit you a treat. You do seem weirdly up for this. Now, this is a card trick unlike any other card trick. This card trick won't work. No, it will work. Basically, most card tricks utilise the use of sleight of hand. This is not going to use sleight of hand whatsoever. I will explain as we go on. First of all, you want to grab out a playing card. I'm shaking. The drugs are kicking in. A lot of people think I shake on stage because I'm nervous. It's actually, in fact, I'm moving so fast I just appear quite blurred. Now what we should do is, if you look at that card, remember it. If you don't remember it, I like you, but I will slap the hell out of you if you don't remember it. I say this because I did this trick last night, found the card and they went, yeah, it's a lot less impressive. If you'd like to, your role's not so much of a speaking part. If you'd like to show your card... I'll be honest with you, when I read the script for the show, I don't remember seeing your name so many times, so it's fine. If you'd like to show the card to everyone, if you're in the cheap seats at the back, should have got here earlier. Okay, well, just so a few people can see it. Okay, you're going to remember it.
I think so.
You think so? Hopefully someone else will remember it. So if you pop that back in, I'll explain what we're about to do. Oh look, sudden gust of gravity. No. Oh look, the act's picking up. You can have anyone you like.
Another good canasta.
Remember what I said about the speaking part? I usually work in the double act, apparently am tonight as well. Fantastic. You pop it back in there. Okay, wonderful. Everyone get a good memory of that card. Okay, what I'm going to do, basically, you seem very interested in what I'm doing with the card now, guys. Bear in mind my eyes are up here. Okay, what I'd like to do is, I'm not going to find your card using sleight of hand, because quite frankly, I can't do it. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to sound really weird. Can you hold, what hand are you, left or right-handed?
Right.
You're right-handed. Can you hold your right thumb up for me? Is that that's the hand you held the card with, I'm guessing? No idea. You're right-handed, we'll go with that kind of thing. This is going to seem really weird. I'm going to try and find your card through my sense of smell.
Charming.
Can only apologise enough at this point. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm guessing, I won't tell you what I'm getting there, but here we go. Finding the card through sense of smell.
It's Chanel number 5.
Oh God, sorry, I used to have a really terrible habit. Okay, I'm not going to get it through smell. I'm gonna have to go by taste. So I'm sorry. If you take your thumb again, and just pop it in my mouth. That'd be wonderful. Seriously, like no questions asked. I want to point out, no one really forced her to do that. She was like, yeah, sod it, in we go. And so, you're my kind of person, Letitia. No, Letitia. You've eaten? I'm guessing. What was the last thing you ate with your fingers? I was going to say what's the last thing you put in your mouth, but I decided against it. What's the last thing you ate with your fingers? A little cake. Okay, I'm looking for the card that tastes like cake. When I point at you, remove the cards from my mouth. Here we go. I do apologise. Here we go.
What are we going to do?
Please hold your applause. It's probably not the right card. In a nice, loud, clear voice, the card you picked was?
2 of something.
Have you come here for entertainment or revenge? I mean, 2 of Hearts, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 of Hearts! She's given me a history on playing cards. Roger has these cards, I'm just checking. Okay, wonderful, Letitia. What I'm going to do is do another trick with you, but quite frankly, I know, Letitia, I'll tell you what, can you just help me out? Can you just help me out with this one more thing? Because I do apologise, you can probably hear in my voice, I'm a little bit nasal at the moment, because it's coming into the spring season. And again, with the, I'll tell you what, Letitia, as much as I like you, and I really do, it's a lot more difficult kind of thing when you do keep interrupting me. I appreciate that this night is all about you, apparently. But I'm being unduly mean. I brought you up here under the bright lights and people's judgmental gaze, and you are doing a smashing job. And for that, everyone give her a huge round of applause as she goes back to her seat. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Good Lord. Now, I'm only going to need to help someone else out. Bearing in mind you've seen the level we're working at, it can really be anybody. I'll tell you what, this lady here with the lovely blonde hair, what's your name? What's your name? Angela. Everyone give Angela a huge round of applause as she joins me on stage. Angela, I just need you to help me out. Take a step in, I've had a bath. I just need you to help me out with something. As you can probably hear from my voice, I'm a bit nasal. It's coming into the spring season, and I do suffer with a little bit with hay fever, so I can only apologise enough for that. I've tried a few different methods of how to sort of clear my palate, you know, like sort of nasal sprays, honey and lemon kind of thing. This is the best thing I've found, and I'm hoping you can help me with. I have here, as you can see, it's a spool of thread for anyone at the back. It's a spool of thread, spool of white thread, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reel out about a foot. And now, just to prove that it's real thread, can you run your finger up and down it? Wonderful. Now run your finger up and down my leg. Sometimes they go for it. Now, but what I'd like to do is, it's basically to try and clear out my nasal passages. I have to just. This is not the disgusting bit. It's like Italian food. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just say. Now, guys, please. Okay. Okay, can you confirm? Is that gone? It's not in my hands. Okay, this is the part I really do apologise for. I'm going to try and remove the cotton from my nose. Okay. Oh no, it's happened again. No, take a step in, take a step in. Come in. You're going to need to grab hold of it. Okay. The string, please. Here you go. Oh no, it's gone too far. It's gone. I think it's gone to the eye. Okay, right. That's. Can you, Angela, can you grab hold of the other end of that string, please? You got that? You grab hold of it. I'm just going to back off from it. Have you got it? Yeah, that's good. Thank you very much. Cheers. Give her a huge round of applause for helping us out. Thank you so much. You can sit back down. Thank you so much. Now I'm not gonna. Jesus Christ. Got rope burn on the inside of my head. Now Angela, I am genuinely really sorry for making you pull that out of my face. So would you like a souvenir necklace? We'll move on. Okay, just before we come to the interval, I will be back in the second half. So apologies for that. Before we, basically, as a thank you for Nick to ask me to come down here, kind of thing. What I'd like to do is just a big thank you and to the charity for everything. I'd like to buy you all a drink. Yay! Budget does not stretch that far. I bought one of you a drink. Basically, what I did, ladies and gentlemen, before I came out tonight, I went to the supermarket. I picked one drink off of the shelf and I put it in this gift bag because I didn't know who was going to be here and I didn't know who was going to pick what drink. So I picked one drink, put it in the gift bag, and I'm hoping that someone else might want this drink. Now, I didn't do it completely at random. No. What I did was, I went to the supermarket and I wrote down on these index cards a list of all the different kinds of drinks they have. So you can see we've got everything here from, you got red wine. Can anyone see it at the back? Yep. Yeah. You got red wine, you got white wine, tequila, bitter, rum and coke. There's basically coffee. There's all the different kinds of drinks on there. What I did was I wrote them all down and then I sort of riffled through them. I stuck my hand in, pulled out one, looked at the drink and I bought that drink and that's in that bag. So hopefully one of you might want the same drink. If not, you're going to have it anyway because I've only got one of them. So I'll tell you what, who we're going to do this with. I'll tell you what we'll do this. Lovely lady down here. Don't worry, you need to come up on stage. Hello, what's your name? Christabel. That's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. Lovely legs, by the way. Lovely shot. They do nothing for me, but I'm enjoying it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run my hands out the cards like this. And you just say stop anytime you like. We'll take the one we don't see, so we won't look at the one that one. We'll take the one we don't see. Are you happy with that? Just say stop for me. Stop. You happy there? Okay, we won't take the bitter, we'll take the one we don't see. So if you grab that one for me, don't show it to anyone, just hold it, look at it and remember it. On the count of 3, in your nicest, loudest, most public speaking voice, I would like you to name the drink that you picked. And hopefully, it'll be in the bag. I'll pull it out at the same time and that'll be the spectacular that we're all praying for. Okay, right. Wonderful. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Orange juice.
Orange juice? Are you winding me up? You're messing me around, right? You are? That's
orange juice.
Oh, yeah. It's harder than it looks, this. Would you like a Coke?
Lovely.
Orange juice. Okay, I'm not good at making predictions and making guesses, but luckily I'm pretty shit hot at being a magician, so orange juice.
There's orange juice in there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Now, Christabel, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how you like your orange juice. Some people like it smooth, some people like it with bits. So this one, just to make sure, for liver-hypnol. There you go. So there's your orange juice. Give her a huge round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Nathan Jones. I'll see you in the second half. Thanks very much. Cheers. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you still well? Hey, good stuff. And as this evening is about, it's all about helping the animals and things. I thought I'd bring along my own little pet that I have at home. It's not a cat, don't worry. That's cruelty for animals. But I'd like to do a magic trick with him. But apart from doing a magic trick with the animal, I will need a little human animal to help me out in this. So everyone who's suddenly very interested in their shoes, lovely shoes. I tell you what, you're furiously avoiding my gaze. What's your name? Hello, what's your name? Nicola, everyone give Nicola a huge round of applause. Come on, Nicola. Wonderful. Now, Nicola. I'm going to introduce you to my little friend, so if you take a step to the side. All I will say is when I bring him out of the box, if he looks like he's going for your throat, he probably is. Now, I don't say that because I care, I say it because I'm not insured. So here we go, right. Sorry, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Rocky, the magic raccoon. Now, if you just give him a little tickle under, come forward, Nicholas. Give him a little tickle under the chin. Give him a little tickle under the chin. Ah, you see, he likes that. Okay, I know he's not. Like, it's no more than a spring in a wig. It really is a sort of a slinky in a bed sheet. If you want to know how to make a little raccoon puppet, all you need to do is get some roadkill, then you get a spring. It's technical. I'll be honest with you. Genuinely, this by the way, this is actually happening. Jump on board. This isn't a joke. When I bought him, I swear to God, this is a true story, Nick. It's a true story. When I bought him in London, and I thought I'd try and test him out, see how he looks, kind of thing. I was sat in a cafe and I was feeding him from my plate. I was getting food and just. And sort of the waiter came up to me and said, "Sir, I'm sorry, you can't have a live animal in this restaurant." So I said, "Oh, that's fine." Over easy, please. No, honestly, Rocky is going to pull the card trick for you. Now, in order to do this, obviously Rocky doesn't have any hands. He will find the card, but we're going to have you pick a card, kind of thing, so you can see that. We'll dispose of this hygienically. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'll just give them a quick shuffle, quick mix up. You can see they're all different, they're not all the same. That'll be completely pointless. And to make it nice and quick, I'll run my finger down. Just say stop anytime you like. Please take the card you stop me at. Please look at it, remember, and show everyone else. I'll look away. Make sure you don't show it to Rocky either. You done that? Fantastic. Please do remember it and just pop it back in the deck for me. Wonderful, good stuff. Now that's the boring part out of the way. Now apart from you, we will need some other people to help us out as well. And I need at least one strapping gentleman. I'll tell you what. I've got a good assumption. Someone who owns the building is standing around here or something like this. This gentleman here in the jacket, furiously looking behind him. What's your name, my friend? Oh really? There you are, sir. No, you know. What's your name, sir? Nigel, what is your role here this evening? You just guessed? Yes. Okay, we'll use you in. Give Nigel a huge round of applause. Come on, Nigel. Now, if you take the cards, give me a good mix up. Okay, and then in a second, Nigel, come. Give Rocky a little tickle. Give him a little tickle. Good stuff. Now, what's going to happen is, in a second, Nicola, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to hold the cards out like this. I'll put the microphone to the side. Can everyone still hear me? Yeah. Wonderful. Now I'm going to hold, I want you to hold the cards like this, and when I say go, you're going to throw them into the air. When you throw them into the air, Rocky is going to jump through the cards, catch one between his teeth, and you're going to catch him. But I don't want you to hold your hands. You've got a lovely, keep hold of those. Look, can you take your jacket off, please? No. Just take your jacket off. Come on. Take your jacket off. And I'll tell you what, you sir, can you help me out as well? Come on. Round of applause for this guy, come on. Yeah, what's happening is you stand this side, you stand this on stagecraft, you hold it by two corners, you hold it with the other two corners. Oh, I see. And you're going to catch him in a little parachute. It's going to be wonderful. Oh, well. Okay, then we're auctioning stuff off. Now, what have we got? We've got keys to a Toyota. No, it's fine. Okay, yeah, hold it out. Yeah, that's good stuff, don't worry. So you hold it out like a parachute. Rocky's going to jump through the air and hopefully find your card. Yeah, face this way. So on the camera, when I say go, you throw them high into the air. He'll jump over you into the jacket, hopefully find the card. Here we go. This is actually happening, right? For you, this is a night out. For me, it's a career. Right, here we go. Should have stayed in uni, shouldn't I? Anyway, here we go, right. Okay, so he's going to let you off. When I say go, not before. If you do it before, just above your head. If you do it before, we're going to have some quiet time whilst we pick all the cards up, okay? Right. Now, in order to do this and to fuel my already dwindling ego, everybody give one loud, sarcastic, slow hand clap. Everyone. Come on, not just the alcoholics. Right, when I say go, ready? 3, 2, 1. Wait. I know what you're thinking. Not that. I know what you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. It's too easy. So not only will Rocky jump through the air, through the mist of cards, into the jacket, find the card between his teeth, he will also do it blindfolded. Oh yes. We're going to remove Rocky's primary sense. And you can see he's now completely blindfolded, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to point out, I did this last week. Genuinely, a woman about 2 rows back went, you can see through that. Really working with a mixed audience, I was. Okay, wonderful, make sure that's tied on tight. Wonderful, okay, right, he's really going to do this, okay? So when I point you and say go, throw them up in a sort of a spray-like fashion, and he's going to come through. Guys, you're doing a smashing job, my friend, doing a smashing job. Here we go, ready? Right, one last time, guys, everybody, slow hand clap, go! 3, 2, 1, go! Did you get it? Wait! Between his teeth. What? Alright, sit down, you've done enough damage. Is that... Oh, wait. He says it's gone too far, ladies and gentlemen. I can't. Oh! He says it's gone too far. I'm so sorry you have to see this. I'll warm them up first. Hey, I'm not an animal, come on. Inside. Rocky the raccoon. 1 playing card. The 3 of hearts? Yeah. The 3 of hearts! Thank you very much. You guys have been an absolute delight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night. Thank you very much. Cheers.